In this video, I'm going to analyze the pricing of a current active listing in the Emerald Hills area of Redwood City. I'll walk you through my thought process on representing a buyer and strategizing on writing an offer on this house. Philip Ma here with eXp Realty. Let's begin with an overview of this property. The address is 515 Lakemead Way, Redwood City. It's in an unincorporated area of San Mateo County called Emerald Hills. And if you look in county records, it'll actually have Emerald Hills as the city. As of the time of this recording on June 14th, it's been on the market for just 2 days. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, single family home, just over 2,000 square feet of living space. It was built in 1994, so not that old. It has a modern open floor plan, nice finishes, beautiful views of the San Francisco Bay. The list price is $2.45 million. Let's take a quick video tour of this house. From the entryway, you have a modern open floor plan. The living room has views of the bay. You have a dining area. You have a gourmet kitchen with a breakfast area. And it opens up to a family room area. The backyard is perfect for outdoor entertainment. It's private. It's got a nice patio area for relaxing and alfresco dining. You have a spa on the patio. On the second level, you have 3 bedrooms. The primary suite is here, and you can see that it's got incredible views of the San Francisco Bay from the bedroom window. It's got a large bathroom. Then you have 2 other bedrooms on the second level. One of them also has spectacular views of the bay and the mountains. The 2 bedrooms are connected by a full bathroom. When I'm analyzing a property, the first thing I like to do is to pull a property report from the Realtors Property Resource, which is provided by the National Association of Realtors. It pulls a lot of data from county records. You could see here that the address it's giving us is 515 Lakemead Way, Emerald Hills, California. Again, Emerald Hills is an unincorporated area of San Mateo County, but it's considered part of Redwood City. I believe it's attached to Redwood City Public Schools and probably public services. You'll see information that's taken from public records about the house, and then you can compare that to the information that's in the listing. Here you'll see that the square footage in the listing is 2,064. Public records is only 1,150. So that's a question that you'll have for the listing agent, and they'll probably disclose whether there was some improvement done that just wasn't picked up in county records. It'll also tell you the public schools. Here you've got Redwood City Elementary School District, Royd Cloud Elementary School, as well as middle school, and Woodside High School. That's interesting because Woodside High School is a highly ranked school. It also provides some data about those schools usually. So you can see Royd Cloud Elementary and Middle School, highly ranked. Woodside High School gets pretty high grades from this particular database. Now, as a buyer, you always want to verify for yourself what are going to be the public schools for that house. The best way to do that is to contact the school district directly. Usually they have a website where you can go and put in the address of the property, and it will tell you what schools are attached to that address. However, I always recommend calling the district office and verifying that for yourself as much as you can. Now, when we look at this property on the map, you can see that it is in this Emerald Hills area of Redwood City. Redwood City is a pretty big area. It's got a lot of different neighborhoods. So when I'm looking at data, I'm going to probably pull data by the zip code that the property is located in. Here on the zip code map, you can see that it aligns pretty well with the Emerald Hills area. So I can search for data on comparable sales by zip code. Next, I want to pull some data to get a feel for what price ranges for this area are most of the sales occurring in. You can see here that for this zip code 94062, most of the sales over the past year have occurred in the $2 to $3 million range. So I can see that I should be able to get some good comparable sales for the price range that this house is in, since it's listed at just under 2.5 million. I also want to take a look at the median home sale price for this zip code over the last year, just to see what the price trend is looking like. You can see that it has been fluctuating a bit. In May of this year, it did go up to about 2.8 million. And then as of the time of this recording on June 14th, it's now a little bit below 2.4 million. Finally, I want to look at the average days on market and the sale to list price ratio for this zip code. Now, this chart is only showing the data through May, which was a full month. And you can see that the average days on market has gone down from April to May from 31 to down to 18 days. So demand is still quite strong and the market is pretty hot. In terms of the sale to list price ratio, it is over 100% on average for this zip code. And it did come down from April to May down to about 102, 101, 102% at the end of May. Now that we've looked at the local market data, let's take a look at some comparable sales near this property. All of the properties on this list are within a half-mile radius of this property. They're all 3-bedroom homes, single-family homes. Some of them have 2.5 baths, some 2 baths. And here you can see our property is the one active listing on this list. Now, if we look at some of the sold comparables, it's kind of in the 2.1 to 2.6 million range. And these are sales that have occurred over the last 4 to 5 months. So you have the most recent sale right here on May 28th at 2.45 million, which is right where this property is listed at. And we have one pending sale here on Oak Park Way, which is about the same size. It does have 3 full bathrooms. It was listed at just under 3 million. And it was on the market for only 7 days. So presumably this house is going to close at or above the asking price, which is going to drive valuations in that area higher overall. If I were going to make an offer on this house, assuming that it checked all the boxes of what I'm looking for, I would probably want to be making an offer at or above the asking price. Now, I would also want to know, before I finalize that offer, I'd want to know how many other interested parties were out there. I would have my agent check with the listing agent, see how many disclosure packages have been downloaded and how many parties have expressed an intent to send in an offer. I'd also want to know how much traffic came through the open houses during the first weekend and the second weekend that the house was on the market. It just so happens that I am going to be hosting an open house there on June 15th. So I will definitely have an idea of the interest level. That will be the first weekend of open houses. And then I'll have an idea for how competitive the sale of this house is going to be. Reach out to me if you'd like to tour this house or any other houses in San Mateo or Santa Clara County. I'd be happy to give you a free consultation on buying or selling your home. I also have some free guides on selling your house for summer of 2024, buying a new house for summer of 2024, as well as my monthly market update slides. They're at the URL that you see on the left, as well as in the description below this video. I do ask for your email address, and that's just so that I can send you a weekly update on what's going on in this market and in the community in general. You're free to unsubscribe at any time. I'm Philip Ma with eXp Realty, and I do look forward to seeing you at this open house on June 15th or talking with you very soon.